It's not always fun and games for first responders.
05 Central, you show me in pursuit.
But sometimes it is.
Oh my God, he's not wearing pants again.
Sometimes it's dangerous.
Flipping around, look out, look out, look out.
Sometimes it's not.
Antler Boulevard for a snake in a house.
And sometimes it's just plain stupid.
Chihuahua in his lap on a lawnmower.
This is the stupid side of first response.
Dispatch, do I really have to go to that?
This is Code 0.5.
Come in 0.5.
I've actually seen that Chihuahua. He's a nice guy.
I guess we can play with this expensive equipment that we've paid for.
Ain't that the truth? Oh my gosh.
You know, they get on here and they talk bad about all these people.
Oh man. Always talking about stupid stuff.
And Jason is probably one of the stupidest persons I've ever met in my life. He gives people crap, and the man is 38. And he can't even locate his own laundry.
See, Rich will help me do laundry. Actually, he's pretty helpful around the house. He'll mop and he'll help clean. But there's other times where he won't do nothing. Like going grocery shopping, he will not go grocery shopping. He hates going grocery shopping.
I don't even know if Jason knows what a mop is. I've never seen one in his hand.
Rich is very picky about his mops. Like, we went to Walmart the other day trying to find a mop, and he was like, no, none of these are good. I don't like none of them. Like, whatever you want. You're the one that does it, so you pick it out. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him mop. He does laundry occasionally. But the man calls me every morning if his clothes aren't set out and asks me, where's my belt? Where's my wallet? Where's my socks? Where's my shoes? I can't find it. And he, of course, always has 5 minutes to get out the door.
Absolutely.
But, you know, I can get 4 kids ready, dressed, out the door before he ever wakes up.
Yeah. See, Rich will wake up before everybody else in the house, so that is quiet. He'll get ready. He'll get everything done. And then whenever people start waking up, he's gone. He's like, I got to go. I got to call. Right.
Do you have a call?
Oh, man.
You're like randomly be on the phone with him. Got to go.
Yes.
And hang up. And I'm like, does he really have a call? Or does he not want to fight with me? And he's using a call as an excuse.
We'll be texting, and he'll stop texting me and be like, okay, fine. Be mean. Don't respond to me. Not on call. Like, completely robotic. Like, are you talking to me, or is this an automatic text?
Like, you know, we have Life 360, and so I'll be like, you haven't responded to me in like 5 hours. And he'll be like, sorry, was busy. Busy at the sheriff's office doing nothing? Like,
Chit-chatting.
bullshitting with your buddies?
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Renix will show up at the house. They'll be outside in the front yard chit-chatting for an hour, and I'll go out there and, stand on the porch and like, oh, my gosh. What are y'all talking about that y'all can't talk about at any other time? It'll be 10 o'clock at night. Like, really? Really? Come on.
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Renix officially.
It was bad. It's bad. He makes him so mad. Rich will be so mad. And he'll take it out, on anybody that is around. But Renix, let me tell you, he's the perfect punching bag. If Rich is mad about anything, he'll go to Renix first, and he will yell and berate him. Honestly, he is a good punching bag. He is.
Didn't you say one time if Renix worked anywhere else, it would be like...
Oh, absolutely. He could sue for a hostile environment. I mean, He's definitely abused. He's called fat. He's called ugly. He's called stupid. I mean, if a boss anywhere else said those things to someone, they'd have a lawsuit for sure. Of course, I don't want to give Renix any ideas either because,
Renix, don't listen to that.
Don't listen. Just bleep that part out.
This is kind of cool, like being able to hear yourself and the microphone.
The guys make it all, hello, we are 0.5.
They have to sound manly.
Oh, there was this tweaker once. I mean, come on.
Jason is the most unmanly person ever.
Oh?
He puts lotion on every morning. Like on his bald head, on his arms, on his elbows.
What?
Yeah, every morning he gets up, he has lotion on his dresser, and
Lotion on the skin.
like not even, expensive lotion.
Oh.
Yes, he has to moisturize his hands, his elbows, his arms, and the bald head.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least he's not flaky everywhere.
Yeah. Like, he's such a girl. It's ridiculous.
Rich as well. You should see how much he spends on hair product.
Well, Jason doesn't have any hair, so we get to save money there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Rich used to spend like $120 on haircuts when we lived in Tulsa. Yes, ma'am. I know it. Believe me, I haven't had my hair done in years. And yeah. Luckily now he's found a good barber that is affordable. But he won't let me cut his hair.
I do Jason's because it's literally like 4 overs and it's over. Because, he's just got hair on the sides and in the back.
Well, they have those new things now. You can tattoo a whole new hairline.
I should do that while he's sleeping.
There you go.
He's really good at that, too.
Sleeping. Rich as well. He'll come home from work and he'll just go to sleep.
I could knock him out every day. I come home and I walk through the door with children in tow, and he is asleep on the couch. He gets off at 4 and is usually home by 4:30. I usually don't get home until closer to, depending on the day, 6.
Yeah.
So he's had a 2-hour nap sometimes by the time I get home. And I'm like, you could have cleaned, you could have done laundry, you could have made dinner.
Oh, at least defrosted.
Yeah. He's like, well, you didn't tell me to. You didn't tell me you wanted me to do laundry. That's how he sounds too. You didn't tell me you wanted me to do laundry.
Why do I have to tell you? Why can't you just do the normal things that you know?
Do you want clean underwear tomorrow?
People have to wear clothes.
Do you want to eat? Because you haven't missed a meal in about 10 years.
See, Rich is the opposite on that. He is so picky. Oh my gosh. He is so picky. The other day, I made chicken and rice. And maybe some of the rice were a little crunchy. Like one rice out of every 10 rices was crunchy. He wouldn't eat it. He didn't. He would not eat it. Not even the chicken part. I was so mad.
Well, I do have to give him props on that because I'm probably one of the top 10 worst cooks in America. I can mess up boiling water. So there's that. My friend gave me this recipe. She's like, it's beans. It's so easy. Your family's going to love it. Jason's going to love it. And so I spent all day and I put these beans in the crock pot. And I was so excited because they smelled so good. Jason walked in the house. He's like, oh, this smells really good. And so our daughter took a bite of them. She goes, these beans are hard as rocks. And I was like, what? They've been cooking all day. He's like, did you add water to them? I'm like, no, I didn't know I had to. He's like, you didn't add water to the beans? I'm like, no. He's like, Tasha, beans have 3 ingredients, and one of them is water. And I'm like, oh, my bad.
I have poisoned my family with beans once. I made beans, and apparently they all leaked this lectin stuff out. Gave them all food poisoning, except for my husband, because he wouldn't eat it.
Of course not.
Yeah. Beans are tricky, though, for real. They can be tricky. Oh.
How long has Rich, he's been a cop for, I think as long as Jason, right? Going on 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus about 2 of those years when we moved off to Tulsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did HVAC when he was up there. But he's always been happier as a cop.
Yeah.
I know they talk about stupid stuff all the time, but really, honestly, he's a good cop. He actually won Officer of the Year for sexual assault investigation in 2020. And it was a pretty prestigious award that
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
he did, yeah. He actually volunteers a lot. He does good stuff. He goes and fights fires, even. So it's not always, stupid tweakers. He does help people. We've had children actually come to the house before begging for help, because their parents are fighting. So it's part of the reason why we've never wanted to move is because everybody knows.
Yeah, right.
Rich is there. Rich is the cop. He'll help.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Now, has Jason always been with the sheriff's department?
No. No. He worked for a local PD for a while. I think he's definitely been happier at the, at county, but I mean, it's a different world. I definitely worry more. I mean, especially lately watching the news and stuff. That's probably, when you talk about difficulties with law enforcement, that's probably one of the ones I, worry about the most. We have a rule though. So, if something is going on, like a couple, not long ago when there was that situation.
In Oklahoma City?
No, in county. And, the officer was shot.
Oh, yeah.
So we, have a rule, and the rule is always, he has to just let me know he's okay. And so I text okay if you're okay. And he said okay. And then I didn't hear from him until like midnight. But I mean, I knew he was safe, because it sucks when you see something on the news and then you look at your husband's location and he's
there,
and makes your stomach drop. But yeah,
the news is hard to watch.
Yes. Like you get mad because like people don't understand, they don't deal with like what we deal with, like
as a law enforcement wives or anybody in that kind of field, we put up with a lot.
Yes, like we can't even go to, well, I mean, we can, but he doesn't like to go to the local Walmart. He likes to drive further because he's like, I always see somebody that
knows
me or that has been in trouble, and he's always afraid, that they're going to put 2 and 2 together. And,
we actually have a code word for if we're out in public, and Rich will say the code word, and it's family-wide, and if he says it, then me and the kids all have to leave and go to the car because he's afraid of that, too. He's afraid someone will attack him in public with his family. Hardest. Because he has had to put, people away.
Yes. One time Jason took somebody to jail, and he saw them a little bit later. I guess he said it was about a year or so later, and they actually thanked him because they said that was the best thing that ever happened to them.
That is good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is a turning point. There's actually a kid here in town that Rich has done that for. He gave him that turning point, took him to jail. I mean, he was a troubled kid for a long time, but finally was able to give him that turning point. Now he's a good dad. Now he's a good worker. He's making money, not into drugs anymore. Sometimes going to jail is what people need. They need that wake-up call.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think is the most annoying thing about being a law enforcement wife?
The bitches.
Hold on. I want to play us that.
Ain't that the truth? The bitches. Oh, I can't. Sometimes women will start texting my husband, help me, because their boyfriend is being stupid or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, take care of your own house. You know, girl, don't be messaging my husband at midnight. If it's an emergency, call 911 so there's a record.
We'll have more coming up on Code 0.5.
If you're looking for a political podcast that goes beyond the headlines, check out the Beltway Briefing. I'm Howard Schweitzer, CEO of Cozen O'Connor Public Strategies. Every week on the Beltway Briefing, our team of former Republican and Democratic presidential appointees, Capitol Hill veterans, and political advocates shares behind-the-scenes perspective that cuts through the noise. If you want the inside scoop, subscribe now to the Beltway Briefing here or wherever you get your podcasts.
That would be tough, yeah. Because his position is definitely different, you know. And yeah, I don't know how I would deal with that, but.
And then there's some that, you know, talk shit to him and will start yelling at him. And I'm like, oh no, who do you think you are? I mean, we're going to throw some hands, girl.
Only I can yell at him like that.
Yes, thank you. That is my man. Oh.
Mm. The radio. The PTSD from hearing, because you know he forgets to turn it off, and you're hearing it in your sleep. You know the constant.
Yes, the wah wah wah.
Trying to talk to him on the phone, and you're like, "Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to dispatch?"
Yes, absolutely. And he'll be like, "Hold on," and then he'll put the phone down. And never come back.
I know.
You just have to hang up.
Yes, it's so annoying. I'm like, pay attention to me. I know, like, your job is important and, you know, life's on the line and whatever, but pay attention to me. Like, I'm important too.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
The many nights of never knowing when they're going to be home. I've gotten used to it now. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah. They stay out.
The manhunt.
Oh, that's their favorite thing.
God.
They get so excited. The hair on the back of their neck, just like, oh, there's a manhunt.
I'm like,
get on that.
So I could see you tomorrow, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one that they got on that Rich was gone for several hours, and I was like, so what's going on now? Well, what are you doing? He's like, I can't tell you. I'll tell you when I get home.
I hate that. I'm like, I'll call him. I'm like, hey, there's like such and such down the road. He's like, I can't tell you. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is the point of being married to you?
Yes, that's my in. That's the drama. That's a benefit.
Spill the tea. You know you want to.
And people come up and ask me like, did you hear about da-da-da-da-da? I'm like, no, I didn't. I did not hear about that. Because even if I did hear it, I cannot hear it.
I know. And then people say things and you're like, that's not what really happened.
Yeah. Well, that's not what I heard.
It's not what I heard.
People, oh man. And then they'll try to tell you that you're wrong or that the cops are wrong. And you're like, okay. I have people that will start the waterworks when I go up to the gas station. Just start waterworks, bawling. Da, 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 da. I'm like, please tell your husband. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, yep, I'll tell them. All right, sure.
Or like people think like your husband is their 911 ticket. You know, like, hey, can your husband come look at this? No, he can't. Like, he's home. called 911.
Yeah. Is this an emergency? I've had all the people that come to my porch, and sometimes it's good. And sometimes it's a good thing. But other times it's not a good thing. Some people come to my porch crying about cats in their front yard. I'm just like, is this an emergency?
Yeah. Or they'll like be trying to tell you stuff. And I'm like, do not tell me that. Like, I don't want to be responsible for that call. I don't want to know about the illegal grow on such and such street. Like, that is a lot of information for me.
Yes.
I mean, it's too much responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a nurse, but like that stuff is too much responsibility. I don't want to be held liable. It's terrible. Yeah. And like holidays suck.
Yes. Even if they're off for the holiday, which never really happens, they're so tired from working that they don't even enjoy the holiday. They don't even be part of it. Rich has missed birthdays. He's missed anniversaries. He's missed plenty of stuff because he's either working or he's so tired from working that he sleeps through it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? If we were pretending like we're being Jason and Rich, we forgot our Monster and our whiskey.
Yes.
Jason always drinks whiskey and
Does he?
Rich always drinks the Monster.
Mm-hmm. Rich doesn't drink all that often, like once a year, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my husband's an alcoholic then. I mean, it's like daily.
Well, I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess.
What does he say? You're not an alcoholic. What does he say? You're not an alcoholic if you don't get the shakes. I'm just kidding. But am I? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, Rich and I, we don't go out very often. We don't have, a whole lot of free time.
Oh, we don't either. We have a senior this year. We know our kids go from 17 to 10. So, I mean, you guys have a lot.
Yeah.
You have 5 kids.
Yeah, we've got 18 down to 8.
Yeah. So, yeah, free time isn't part of our vocabulary.
Definitely not.
And then, I got to wash his socks too. So,
The socks. Does your husband roll them into
yes.
a ball?
Oh, I could choke him.
Rolls them into a ball so that the matches stay with the matches. They gotta go together. I'll rematch them.
And then, he doesn't empty his pockets. And he's like, you washed my notepad that had all my notes. And I'm like, well,
Take it out.
take it out.
I don't check pockets.
I don't either.
Not check.
I've probably washed his wallet 6 times this year.
I have actually washed bullets before.
What?
Yes. Rich will go to the range to do his qualifications, and they'll put their bullets in their pockets, to hold on to them. And he'll come home, and I just wash his freaking laundry, and bullets are in my washing machine, in the dryer even. And I don't know.
That's dangerous.
It is dangerous, isn't it? It could explode in the dryer. I don't know. The heat, the pounding, the whirling. Someone's going to get shot one of these days. And still, I don't check pockets. He needs to check pockets. If
Why
my
would he?
dryer blows up because of his pockets, I swear.
Why would he have bullets in his pockets?
From the range. The range.
Oh,
Yeah. They stick them in the pockets and...
Well, that just goes to show you they really aren't the brightest men in the world.
No.
I could talk about that for hours.
Yes, that's true. For sure. My husband will come home from a hard day, and the only thing, not me, not the cat. Actually, it is the cat. Not me, not the kids. It's the cat.
Oh, ours is the corgi. Anna.
Ours is Pudge, the cat.
I could show you pictures of her laying on him. Like, it's like when we first started dating, the corgi wouldn't talk to me. Well, talk. She's a dog. She doesn't talk. But she, wouldn't come near me. She was terrible to me. She was a bully. It's like his little girlfriend. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
The bond is
He says hi to
stupid.
her before he says hi to me.
Yep. Yep, and they eat off the same fork. My
Oh,
husband
we
won't
don't go
even
that
drink
far.
after me, but he'll eat the same food that Pudge eats.
That's what's wrong with him.
Yes, yes, it is. You're right.
That explains it.
Pudge is a rescue cat. Everybody, honestly, found him on Tweaker Road. So
It's not the cat that is like
no, it's not that cat. That one's Moose.
the one that he poisoned.
He is a tweaker. But Pudge was rescued from the tweakers. Oh, man. We have 5 cats. We have 5 kids. Let me tell you, we have a full house.
And chickens.
And chickens. 23 of those bastards. Got a lot of freaking chickens. And more hatching every day. Guineas out the wazoo.
I want to see what these other buttons do.
Ah! Oh, God. Oh, man.
Well, this thing was so dang expensive, we might as well play with it. They should play that after every time Renix does something stupid. That should be the Renix button.
Oh, no. They're back.
Hold on, let me turn it off.
We're not doing nothing.
We were just looking at it.
You have been listening to Code 0.5, the lighter side of police work. If you have ideas or suggestions for our show, we'd love to hear from you. Visit our website at code05.co. That's code05.co. And please consider making a donation at our Patreon page, patreon.com/code05. Be sure to use the digits 05. Thanks for listening to Code 0.5.